Hi everyone, this is Lara Hammock from the Marble Jar channel, and in today's video, I'll tell you all about my annual Academy Awards Challenge project. So every year for the past 4 years, I've watched every movie nominated in the category of Best Picture for Academy Awards. I know this is terribly indulgent. What is strange is that I'm actually not someone who goes to the movies frequently throughout the year, but for this 6-week stretch in January and February, I go to the movies a lot. The Oscars are like my Super Bowl. Somehow, by elevating this to a project or to a challenge, it takes on extra significance in my mind, and I am single-minded about accomplishing the goal of seeing all of the Best Picture nominees. I also try to see any other movies that are nominated for a significant number of awards, as well as many nominated documentaries and animated features as I can. Of course, I have to sandwich all of this into whatever free time I have available. I know this isn't an option for many, but I do relish a good project, and I really look forward to it all year long. So I put 2 dates on my calendar well in advance, one for when the nominations come out. That was January 23rd this year. And of course, I block off the night of the awards on my calendar, the actual awards. So one year I was actually traveling on the night of the Oscars, so I DVR'd the whole thing like a super fan, and I avoided news until I got to watch it start to finish. No easy task in this information invasive world. I keep a Google spreadsheet with all of the movies I'm trying to see, the nominations that they have received, where they're playing, and their Rotten Tomatoes scores. I also use commonsensemedia.org to determine which ones I can take my kids to see with me. I will share my spreadsheet from this year, which is 2018, with you. Look for a link in the comment section. So I have a couple of friends who join me in this challenge. My most avid partner has a father who's appeared in a couple of movies, which gives him membership to the Screen Actors Guild. So sometimes we can score a DVD from him for movies that have difficult viewing times or are playing in inconvenient theaters. So I'm lucky that I live in a big metro area with a couple of artsy theaters nearby. My daughter's a movie buff, but at age 13, only a couple of movies per year are usually appropriate for her. My mom will also see some of these movies with me, but no one has quite the commitment that I do. I will definitely force myself to see movies that I would never, ever choose to see. I'm looking at you, The Revenant. But I definitely don't wait for others to go with me. I'm totally content to see movies on my own during this period. So for this 6-week period, I immerse myself in movie knowledge. Articles, interviews, podcasts, reviews. I love all of it, particularly the stories behind the stories. Just a quick mental health warning. Oscar-nominated movies tend to be disproportionately emotionally heavy, so sometimes it can feel kind of burdensome to carry around so many sad stories at this time of year when we are already seeing a lot less of the sun. My brain chemistry allows me to do okay, but it's a consideration, particularly if you already experience some weather-induced sadness during the winter. Okay, on the night of the Oscars, I have a small cocktail party, complete with red carpet style costuming. My husband will even don his tux for this occasion. My family will watch the awards with me for a little while, but it's usually on a Sunday night and there's school and work the next day. So by 10 p.m., I'm usually the last one standing with only Twitter to keep me company. And by that time, it's really just the diehards like me watching and tweeting. So the last couple of years, I have wholeheartedly loved the movie that won Best Picture of the Year. The year that Spotlight won, I promptly burst into tears. So the day after the Oscars for me is a little depressing, but there's always the next year to look forward to. I'd love some company in my challenge. Let me know what you think. Comments are always appreciated, and thanks for watching.